Okay. Hello once again, people of YouTube. I've come back with something different. I decided I want to show off some spreads from my K-pop bullet journaling, from my K-pop bullet journal. Oh my lord. Please bear with me. I'm not the greatest speaker. One of the main reasons why I did YouTube is to practice my speaking. And I'm still nervous speaking to the camera and to people in general. But I wanted to share my spreads, even though I'm not quite done because I've been following a K-pop bullet journal challenge, but it's supposed to be a 30-day challenge, but it's stretched to like 2 months and counting. So that's okay. I don't want to make these bullet journal videos too long. I probably might do a spread for a few spreads each video. For instance, let's start with the welcome spread. Oh, and that's my IU sticker. Let me actually turn it around now so it'd be easier for the camera to see. Let me actually adjust the camera so it's a bit closer. I think that's a bit closer. Also, forgive me, I'm using my iPhone to record, so I'm not sure if my voice is being picked up as well as it should be when I usually use my mic for videos. Okay, so my first spread was just a simple welcome spread where I say hello to my little journal and explain about the whole challenge, basically. I used Guyon from Dreamcatcher for this spread because when I first started this bullet journal, it was back in August. And Dreamcatcher just came back. And I saw the teaser images for Guyon. I was just like, yes, I have to use it. Because she looks really good this comeback. So, let's see. So the day one was your favorite boy group. And I picked BTS because they were my favorite boy group for the longest time. Until recently, like within the past year, they've kind of fallen off that wagon because I just haven't been like vibing to their music as much. For the past, let's see, couple years, I guess. Again, life happened, but also I just guess I like most of their older stuff, but there's a few of their newer stuff I like. But yeah, let's see. So this spread is pretty simple too, but I like it. It actually took me like most of the day to complete it. So yeah, I'm just writing some stuff. Excuse my handwriting. You can, if you can read it, go ahead. Personally, I don't think I could read my handwriting upside down, but I can read this. And for each group that I did, I put a favorite song, a least favorite song, my first song, and the last song that I listened to. And my favorite song is Lost. The main reason why I put Lost is because it's been my ringtone for the past like 4 years. Because Lost, I feel like Lost is like a forgotten B-side of BTS. It's from their Rings album, which a lot of people, a lot of armies, especially the older ones, seem to rave about, which I agree that I do recommend to listen to their Rings album at the least. Some say that would probably be like, I guess that like the golden age of BTS, but I don't know. I'm pretty dumb, so. My least favorite song though is Black Swan. Just because I feel like it's one of their lazier songs. Because they just don't sound right to me in the song. I do understand. I do respect that it's supposed to be like a rather deep song with the lyrics describing how they're like worried about falling out of music or something like that. Um, but like how it sounds is not that great to me. Though I will give it props that I feel like if it was just an instrumental, it would sound lovely. So my first song I listened to ever of BTS was Danger. Um, Not in 2014, when the song came out, but in 2015. That was that's how I got into them. Somehow it was Danger, and not I Need You. Technically, I Need You was my first comeback. And the last song I heard was Dynamite, which at the time Dynamite had just came out, so I had listened to it. Because I did this spread. I finished this spread on the 17th of August. Okay, so Dynamite had come out recently. I can't remember the exact date. So I actually like Dynamite, surprisingly, because when I heard when it was going to be all in English, I was like, ooh. But it was alright, though the intro is, because a lot of, I kind of do agree with the people who like are referring to those lyrics as like King Kong ping pong lyrics. It's funny to me, honestly. It's just amusing. It's kind of tragic, but it is what it is. I guess though for a group like BTS, you would expect more though, but it's whatever. Anyways, my next spread is of ONEUS, and ONEUS is a recent group that debuted last year, in January of 2019, and I got into them last summer. And I was lucky enough to see them a couple times, just months later, when I went to Korea and saw them at a couple music shows. So I really like this one. I like this spread. I mean, I like BTS's spread too, even though it's on the more simpler side. So let's see. I put my least favorite song here, but I don't really dislike any of ONEUS' songs. ONEUS actually reminds me of the time of like, when I first got into BTS, where like any song of BTS that I listened to, I just liked. There was no song of BTS I disliked, and now that's sadly changed. Because I'm not really vibing with, like I said before, I'm not really vibing with BTS's recent discography. But anyways, my favorite song of ONEUS is Twilight, which is the song that got me into the group. I highly recommend it. I remember when I first did Twilight, when I first heard Twilight, I decided I wanted to do the choreography, because I do like dancing to K-pop choreography, even though I look god awful. But I remembered doing the choreography several times in a row, which is actually kind of unlike me these days. Back in the day, I used to be able to do K-pop choreography for like just a long time, like a couple hours or so. Well, depending, I can still do it now. But basically, one choreography for like an hour or so. No, I don't do that. Not anymore. But with ONEUS, I did with Twilight. So they definitely deserve a spot here for that. The song I last listened to was Plastic Flower, which is a B-side. I forgot the album's name, but I know it's the album that came out last year in September. where the title song Lit is. So if that's any hint for anyone who's interested. Let's see. Oh yeah, and that's just the song I first heard, which I said is Twilight. So yeah, I don't. Let's see, To Moon. Oh yeah, that's their debut day. To the Moon, like I Love You to the Moon and Back, because their fandom name is To Moon. I know, it's not. It's and I put One is like this because I didn't know how to say their name at first. But I felt like this helped. Let's see. I feel like it's here that I'm supposed to say who my bias is. I didn't do that for BTS because I'm kind of like embarrassed to say who my bias is, though if you follow my blog, you would know who it is. But here in Oneness, I don't. Oh, wait. I realized, like, technically, one of the days on the challenge is my ultimate bias. And it is my BTS bias, so I guess you'll see in a couple spreads. But Oneness, I don't have a particular bias in Oneness. I like pretty much all of them equally. And Oneness is one of the groups that's a bit of an anomaly because I don't really do younger boy groups. I mean, I will listen to them, but I won't like I guess you could say stan them. Because I don't know, I guess it's just a policy of mine because I feel kind of weird. But like again, Oneness is like is an anomaly. Like 3 of the members are older than me or the same age as me, but then 3 of them aren't, so it's like half. But yeah.